There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. I'm just hanging out, just pre-rolled some joints while chatting with you guys in chat there. Just want to say hi to AG and Blazeman, Old School, Rod, JM. I threw you a wrench. It's just so you can check other people's channels out. There's lots of other good information out there. People that are in this community. Short High. Let's go ahead. Crimson. Small Tubes. Hope you guys are all having a good week so far. Hope all your guys' burrows are doing well. Hey, Galaxy. Hey, Blue Collar. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Well, let's light these up and start getting stoned. What are you guys smoking on out there today? What's up, Big Turp? This time I did pin the message. So the link. So if you guys want to come up and smoke one or show your grow. Hey, Jimmy John. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Budville. I will, at one point later on, I will show my vegging stuff that I have going on here. So like the Autoflower and some of the starts. We got roots on everything. We're doing well. Oreo big stuff. That sounds pretty good. That's a tasty one. Gorilla Berry. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that I got all three of those pressed out. I got all the taste testing for the rosins done, so that's all ready for you. Raging. I just got to put it all in the videos and on the weekend. Hey, grown up. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. See you guys are all doing. For people that are in Canada, I am doing a giveaway on seeds on my Facebook page. Here, I'll post that. Copy link. But you have to be from Canada to take part in that. I can't send it over the border. And Moonwater, hope you're doing well, man. Operation Annihilation, hope you're doing well. We got a good group of people in here tonight. Hey, Moonwater, you still trimming? Hey, Santa Claus, hope you're doing good. That sucks that you got COVID too. Yeah, I still can't really taste half my weed right now. Hey, Spanish, hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll kind of show where you guys aren't on my Instagram. I'll show you where my Tango Mango is now. I got in there on the weekend and did the strip out. So there's still lots of leaves on it. I didn't take off. I'm not being as heavy as I used to be. And then this is the other side. Oh, Jimmy John. Hey, man.
What's up, potheads?
How you doing?
I'm out here trimming. I got my big girl. This is my last one. This was the crown off of it. I took it out in the middle. I got keep it in the haze. Fucking.
That's looking good.
Oh, this was just I cut the top. The rest of it's on the plant still in the back. I got to get the bullshit off. It got real windy today, like 40-mile-an-hour wind.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good.
I gotta come in. I actually tell you what, I had no bug rot. I had almost a 100% perfect harvest. Like,
oh really? Hey? That's awesome.
All outdoor, legit. So I was like, okay. I was like, what are you doing? I was listening to the show in the background. When it started.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool that you got it without no issues really this year.
Yeah, no, it's super dry right now. We haven't had rain for like fucking. We got one little rain shower the other night, but it's been like 21 days or 26 days, somewhere without any measurable rainfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
It's been a pretty wet one. It's been a wet one over on the Pacific Northwest this year. So I like halfway through it, I was like, oh, I'm pretty happy that I stuck to indoor this year. I didn't have the stresses.
Where you live up there, it's always been
I've always had an issue at the end. No matter how I always want to get it to the end, right? But then it sneaks up on you.
Well, I looked at that rain and I just kind of I took it as soon as I could. Like,
yeah. Oh, sure. I'll get you down from the top.
I took it as soon as I could because there was just too much. It's gonna rain, and when it rains, it's just probably gonna rain for days. You know what I mean? And this is the last one.
And there's certain things that can handle it, right? Like you have a healthy plant, you can handle it for the buds itself. When you start to pack the water in there, you start to get issues.
Yeah, I kind of took advantage of it, man. I seen it. It's been 21, and there's still no measurable rain in the forecast. So I was like,
yeah,
all right, you know what I mean? And it's been windy as shit. I was like, that's everything I could ask for in an outdoor grow. You know what I mean? Like,
that's awesome.
The season, here it is, October 29 already or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this is a 12-week flowering on a super lemon haze. And I was just like, I pushed it. I mean, I took it as long as I could.
That's awesome. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, well, I took the freak show at 10 weeks. I took it at 10 weeks from flower, and that was 2 weeks ago. And I got that hanging. I'm gonna do something different this year. I got a combination of 5-gallon buckets to carry in, and with the gamma lids.
Yeah.
I got the Grove bags. I'm gonna continue with the Grove bag.
Yeah, those are gamma lids right there.
Is that what those are?
On top, yeah.
Yeah. Do you oil the inside where that ring is? Do you take vegetable oil? Well, I'll tell you what.
Probably works better.
I was talking about it the other day, and they said they put oil, and it started making sense to me.
It's like doing the oil filter, right? You do a little dab around it.
Yeah, but it gives it like a better seal. I don't know if anybody. Let me see if anybody's talking in the chat or anything knows about it or does it in a 5-gallon bucket. But yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, there was a few more people that jumped in there. Good evening, everybody. But yeah, no, I love using those. I use those on these buckets so I can keep my my nutrients perfect, so I don't have any problems that way.
Right. No, I got them. I got those. They sell them for $12 a piece here at the store. I'm probably gonna go live in a couple of days on Sunday. They're having a big Croptober over here at our local store. where all
Yeah.
the, you get all your supplies and shit. You get, if your light go, you know what I'm talking about. It's like legit. Like if your light went down and you need a light right now, you could go buy a light right now. You know what I mean? Like you can go get one right now. That's how. But they're gonna have like the representatives from like Humboldt and Barney and all that shit. Seeds are gonna be there. You know what I mean? Pretty good. It's a pretty good size affair. They're putting on a barbecue or some shit like that. You know what I mean? You like it? What do you think, Grown Up Bros? I ain't got as many as you, but I got some decent fucking weight off these ones this year. I got some decent weight. I got 4 5-gallon buckets right now, and I got a whole plant still hanging.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I got some decent. It was a decent crop. I'm anxious to see smoke that freak show stuff in Coyote as a clone a year ago. I still got a mother. I still kept a mother. I actually kept 2 mothers.
Oh, you kept 2?
Yeah. So we're gonna cut for the winter for now. We're gonna cut on the one mother now for the winter plants for spring. You know what I'm saying? And then take them outdoors next year. And we're gonna flip her, let her pop out, and then we got another one that's just to hold down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, no, I my next run, the one that I was just kind of showing when you were popping up, and that one's going to turn out to be probably another solid run. And the last one I just had, it was 3.35 pounds. So,
of what? 1 plant?
2.
2?
Yeah.
I think I got off just this one right here. I think I got close to 3 pounds off this. This is one, and it's all like this. They're all like that. This fucking thing is amazing. This fucking, can you guys see that?
Oh yeah.
This fucking thing is fucking
it's a little blurry in the background. When we get it bigger, maybe you can see a little. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Those are solid.
Dude, the
nice
whole
work.
fucking thing, even the lower branches, I was like, I'm very impressed with this.
Yeah, man.
This was a good one. I'm kind of anxious to see if Moonwater's going to come out here tonight. See what he's got going on. I know it's dropped over for everybody.
Yeah, no.
The outdoor guys know understanding. I mean, this is not like an indoor plant. This is like this is like the whole indoor plant right here. There's still like 2 more of these out there on the fucking other fucking plant, on the same fucking plant. I was like,
yeah, you have no square footage holding you back. It's just doing exactly what
it's doing it. Yeah,
that's the nice thing about that, right?
Yeah, Grown Up Bros. You see Grown Up Bros' fucking plants he did outdoors? He had some fucking gorillas too this year.
That's awesome. He had a lot going on there. Yeah, he had a lot going on in the back there, so that's awesome. It worked out for him.
Fuck yeah, he got it done. He had an awesome one too.
Nice. There's lots of people going on here. He's still trimming, yeah. How much?
I'll be trimming for a while.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Grown Up Bros is still.
Yeah, you just said that. Yeah.
I ain't sure. Yeah, this the last one though.
Well, that's your last one, and you're done trimming for the season.
I haven't even. I still got we trimmed all the lower ones. We had like a trim party the other day. Another couple came over, and we were all, hanging out and shit. We were trimming it up, and everybody had a side of it. We got it all done on the lower. Took 4 fucking hours, but we got it done. And then we said, "Fuck it." I told Tall. He came over the other night, and he chopped it. I cut. He held it, and I cut it, and fucking took it down, and brought it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just tied it down from the ceiling so I could reach it. Because we put it up there. I can't reach it.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's all good. We did it before the very. It's sticky as fuck. It's just, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, it's just sticky as shit.
And you getting lots of chirps off that one just hanging there?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking amazing.
Nice.
It's strong like a diesel. You know how like that diesel weed, like you smell it stays with you?
Yeah.
This is like that citrus. This motherfucker, man.
This one for me, this is the guava mezcal. This one still hits you in the face as soon as you open it up.
Oh shit.
That's the guava mezcal, yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody grown that mimosa? Do you know anybody has grown?
I grew a mimosa Evo, but I can't. I did the mimosa Evo version. Right. I did Barney's Farms Evo version.
Yeah.
But I can't really give it a good judgment because halfway through my run I got PM on that, so it was kind of like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But that was when I was learning still, and at that time I made the mistake of playing around on my outdoor tomato plants and try and train those and deal with those when they had PM, and then came inside and worked on my garden. And then all of a sudden woke up a few days later, and then there's PM, and then you're inside gardening because you just fucking moved it from inside to outside. That's when I learned that lesson. It was a few years ago.
Shit, that sucks, man. Well, I've been smoking some. My buddy grew it, and I really like it. I was wondering. It's a Barney's Farm. It's a Barney's Farm too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a Barney's Farm and Mimosa Evo that I grew as well. It was unfortunate because I was looking forward to the terps that came off of that.
Right.
But now that I gotten everything kind of set up, so I got like I got my press upgraded, so I got the 10-ton jack on my press now.
Really?
That's what this is. That's the 10-ton. This yellow.
Right.
And then then I have the hand press to the side now, so I don't have to pull on a bottle jack. So I can actually tilt it and actually drip it into a jar so I can cure it properly without having to worry about, just basically to let it flow, right?
Right.
Now that that's set up, the only other things I need to do is replace the filters on my water filter. So I'm gonna replace a KDF and my sediment, and then the freeze dryer, which is the last thing. And those two things are happening next month.
Right. No, I'm down. I hear you. I'm pressing some of this. I'm a nice. Hey, Moonwater. What's up?
What up?
What's going on?
Oh, not too.
You trimming
I was
too,
just gonna show you guys some. Fuck no, I'm curing.
You're curing? Are you done?
Way to go.
Are you done trimming already?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I got fucking boxes of fucking weed. I got this 20-foot Connex still full of weed.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But it's a little low now because the breather's on, but I'm at about 55 humidity and 60 temperature. Yeah, so that's set up on a timer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it burps it, like the whole Connex get burped.
What?
Right there.
What? He just burped the whole Connex? That's what's up.
Yeah, so it burps the Connex about 30 minutes every 3 hours. And then I got it humidity, heat, and then I got a fan back there. And so they're just chilling. I mean, I'm not in no hurry. I got a nice spongy stem snap still. I'm just now getting the stem snap. Right. So I'm going to start bucking tomorrow. But I'm in a root cellar.
That's my go-to. When if it snaps on the stem, I'm like, all right, I can bag it up. You know what I'm saying? I can bag it up. That's what's up, man. 20. You got a Connex? Jeez. Is that all you got, or you got another room? Dry room?
Oh no, I put a Connex in the ground. This is a root cellar.
Oh no shit. No shit. You put a concrete slab on top of that, or what? What'd you put on top?
I kind of encased it in railroad ties because got a bunch of railroad here.
Yeah.
So like I milled like the entrances out of railroad ties. We're gonna stucco it one of these days.
Right on.
But then I had 2 rows of fucking trellis hanging there, and then I had 2 of these. So I did a second harvest, and so anyone that doesn't have a hanging branch gets cut off on singles, and then we hang them in there. But yeah, then I had an air dryer, so that kept it about 65 degrees for like the first 3 days when it was like super, wet still.
Right.
But yeah, everything's coming together. I mean, they're totes full of weed. They're not just totes,
I believe you. I saw what you know what I got, and I seen what you. Yeah, I did the same.
Yeah, they're all
same fucking shit. I do the same fucking shit. I trim that stick down and I leave it like that on the stick. That's what's up, man. Look at you, dude. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm letting you know that right now. Big fan.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'll buck these into these boxes here, and then they can stay in here until I get them trimmed up. I've got the this thing ready to go, and then I got my trim bin with the screen. Then I got a jar for the keef, so I can press it and get some tasty. I just got a pimp ass new. I don't know what they call them nowadays. It's like a bong for rosin.
What? What is that?
It's like a cyclone bomb. So it's like a tornado in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why. I always wanted to build one of these ladders like this. I built the shit out of it.
That's cool.
There you go, broski. That's
What
what's
do you
up.
got going on there? Is that just for storage, or is that for like?
That's how you get to the earth.
This is just a shed. This is like a 10 by 8 shed. That's the entrance to the root cellar, and then so it kind of just looks like a farm or a garden shed, and then underneath is a fucking.
Oh,
it's
you're
kind of just a root cellar and like food stores. Yeah. I'm fucking 13 feet underground right now.
I see.
And I put a whole bunch of.
That's cool, man.
That's fucking what's up. I like it. I told you I'm a big fan. Big fan. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
So you're
Just
you're
got
not by
stocked
yourself
up on
either.
my dog tree.
Don't you
No,
have
my
a
old
team?
lady's up in the house.
No, I'm talking about. But don't you got a team?
Nah,
of
just
people
me and the old lady.
Oh, really?
I mean, I got friends and shit that I call, but they always bail, so I just never fucking ask for. And I don't need help. I just do it because if they want to get their fingers sticky, but
Oh,
so it's just like I'll just do it myself.
You know my homie Talls, right? You see my homie Talls? We always do it together.
Yeah.
His old lady and we all do it together. Then my sister and her people. Yeah, I got a little team, man. When it gets too bad, we got a team. Everybody's got their own trim bins and the bowls and everything.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing over here. If you smoke it, you
got to get in there.
you gotta trim it.
Like everybody, not like that because they do it. We just do it because we all fucking grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got it. You need to enlist help.
The first year though, or year and a half of growing and doing it myself like that though, I would sit there and trim, and then everybody would smoke it and I'd be like, "What this fucking sucks."
You started feeling like
to change this.
Grateful. You started feeling like they didn't love you and care about you. You got your feelings on that one.
We used to do that more when it was illegal. Back in the day, we used to have trim parties and everyone would have food and drinks and stuff.
How many motherfuckers was doing this shit when it was illegal? I want to know that. That's the thing. I was too, and so were the same motherfuckers.
I had
people. I was like, shit.
It was a lot easier to get people to help me when it was illegal. Now that it's legal, it's just like, oh, you fucking stoners.
Yeah, they fucking ready now. They go to the dispensary. They don't gotta worry. Okay. I was like, whatever. Oh.
I know.
I was like, they did it wrong.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta fill my hydrometer thingy up with water.
Hydrometer thing.
I'll be right back 1 second.
Or
Yeah,
what do they call this?
I figured you'd be in trim jail or something. I didn't know what stage you were at.
No, I'm on vacation from harvest because it was hard, and then I keep throwing my back out. So, but you know, if you keep it at 60 and 60, that's not really a reason to get it off the branch anytime soon.
That's exactly what I got a room built for that downstairs. That's all it does. That's it. I got everything in it to where it's at. That's temperature and humidity.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, you're good.
The cat decided he was sleeping right on the desk, and he stretched and knocked my camera, and then my light panel on top of my camera fell off. It was just everything. So I was like, shit. That's why I had to go.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? What's that noise?
I think he's probably
Oh,
getting
my bad.
You locking back up?
I was closing the Connex up just for the tweakers, you know.
Oh yeah, no,
right.
But I'll show you guys.
Exactly what he was doing.
Well, no, I get so stoned that I pass out at night, and then once I go to sleep, the tweakers kind of have free reign because my pit bull dogs are getting contact high, I think, and they sleep just as hard as I do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, here's the little shed here. Got a view.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
Fucking
I gotta
badass.
go back down. I forgot that light on. I might be able to reach it from here. Yeah, I built this pretty much by myself. My buddy helped me set the Connex. But other than that, I've done it with like a wheelbarrow, a shovel.
Really?
I dug the hole with the backhoe. Though.
Nice.
What's up?
But other than that, it was all pretty much by hand. Yeah.
And that gives you like a perfect fucking environment for drying down there, hey?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I have to use the humidity thing. What do they call that? The humidity machine? Humidifier. I had to use the humidifier to keep it up, or else it stays like 35. And then I got to keep the temperature up. If I don't fuck with the exhaust, it'll stay about 60. But where I'm keeping exhaust coming through, it'll cool it down. And last year, that caused it to stay about 50 without heating it. And then I molded a little bit. So this year, I kept it fucking 60 and 60. There wasn't no variation there too much.
I hear you. It's looking good down there, though.
Yeah, and then I got the Mac hanging. I didn't have any room in here. And you know those bracts on the inside of the buds? They were kind of starting to turn yellow on my Mac 1. So I harvested and just hung it up in the grow room. I'll gotta show you guys that. But it's doing good. Oh, hell yeah, I grow.
Yeah,
I grow weed.
I don't quit either. I got it.
Well, it's my thing. Like, growing is just as much medicine as the fucking smoking. For me, anyways.
Yeah. I just flipped those those grow plants.
It's clean. It just looks dirty. We got new bags. We're going to run a coco. I think I'm just going to run pure coco instead of a coco perlite 70-30 kind of thing. just so I don't have to water as much.
Yeah, I've been running pure cocoa for a bit of time already. It's I switched off of 70-30 almost 3 years ago.
What was your reasoning for that?
Well, at the time, I got some terrible bags of mix from that company. So I decided to switch to another company, but there wasn't another blend. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try the 100% cocoa. So I went with that, and I liked it. It ended up being a lot better. Like you said, it could hold a lot more retention, so I didn't have that error issue. And perlite mostly just floats to the top by the time you're done, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll show you guys the clones. What we got going here. Yeah, the clones look good because I put them in a bigger container, and they're just fucking waiting for that fucking cocoa. They're like,
Oh, nice.
that fucking.
They're coming along.
These are the hella jellies gonna come in. Yeah, they're just wanting to come in. So when I took the clone was like the 2nd or 3rd week of July, but they had started the fucking stretch. So I put these under 24 hours of daylight, and when I put them in here, they all went into flower and then back into veg. So they all kind of got like a, 3 leaf, 1 leaf. But I'm excited for the hella jelly because it's a 45 day and running cocoa. I should be able to fucking flip out 4 of these in a year, maybe 5. If I'm on it, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what I got going on. My daddies, but they're alive still. So that's my technique, is I like to, what do they call that? Well, instead of letting them get big, you just keep them in a shitty condition to where they just like barely surviving. And then when you want to run them again, you just fucking treat them like a princess, and then they come out like that.
Yeah.
Recovery, that's the word I was looking for. I'd keep them in recovery mode, and then when I want to keep them, I'll treat them look good.
That's why my veg tent, I moved it from the 3x3 to that bigger 2x4, so I'd have a little more space. And the 2x4 is the Spider Farmer one, which is like the 4.5 by 2.5 kind of thing, right? And I did that because I needed more space, because I found that most of my veg plants, by the time I was really needing them or getting close to needing them, they were already just like overgrown the tent and them growing weird in certain places, and I just try to avoid that. So that hopefully with that change, I have a little more space.
Oh yeah.
But often that does happen, where they sit in that tent and then you bring them back to flower, ready for flower almost. And that doesn't take very long. They bounce back pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of waiting to see on what the effects of the smoke on these outdoor strains that I had. Like, if they're super fire and I really like them, I'm definitely going to keep those clones around. But if not, I'm just going to huck them or give them to somebody, because, once you're smoking on a strain for a year, it'd be nice to get a different pheno or something, like if I'm running the Humboldt, just to run a different seed. And because so far every seed I've run was fucking fire. That's not like, so it'd be nice just to get a different pheno. Unless it's like super good, Yeah.
The variety is going to help. Even if it's really good, it's going to be, so certain things are going to be, receptors can be overdone, and then you're not going to get that same effect from that until you start smoking something else for a little while, and then come back to that, and you can maybe get it, and then you'll get that effect back.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to have.
Yeah. Well, that's that Mac 1.
Yeah.
After a week of that, it's kind of, I don't know, don't get you high. It tastes good. I mean, that's what it's got, is its taste.
I hate the same.
The high is kind of.
I fucking hate it. I hate it.
That's what ends up happening with me when I grow, because with my 4x8 I don't just do one strain in it, right? And so I grow 3 pounds to 4 pounds of the same strain. By the time you're on that
If you want to trade it,
pound,
you got other growers. You could trade it with other growers.
yeah, that's the awesome thing to do.
That's what we do.
And that's
everybody
what
grows different shit. So like we
Yeah.
trade. Yeah.
Nobody uses the CalMag like I do, so theirs ain't as good to smoke as mine. They're not giving them that aminos. You know what I mean? Fuck them. I ain't trading them smoke.
Now you're just being a snob.
Well, no, I tell all my buddies, man, you need to get the CalMag, you need to get the aminos, you need to get this. And they're like old school and, you know, old dogs, new tricks and this kind of thing. It's like,
CalMag, you can pretty much
but they're like,
having a deficiency on the CalMag. There's so many benefits to the CalMag in your grow. I mean,
CalMag is a blanket fix for 4 or 6 macro elements.
right. Preach, Matt. Tell them the nerd side of it.
Plus mine has iron.
Oh,
like
and
7.
yeah, so you got that added as well. But for the most part, CalMag is a cal nitrate and a mag sulfur. So you're getting 4 or 6.
Well, I've noticed now it's weird because I don't notice it with my indoor, but with my outdoor, I go through CalMag. Like I need to preload my fucking soil with CalMag before I go into stretch, or else I'm yellowing. You know, more like an iron yellow. But
yeah, it's
when
your
I give it that CalMag,
it's also
I got to give it like 10 mils. Yeah.
Yeah, the aminos will help with that because it will help the uptake. Because at that point, even if you have a shitload of calcium in your soil, if you're not pulling it up fast enough, if your plant's stretching a hell of a lot, you're gonna have those issues, right? That's why when people have like that organic, you have the organic soil, so you probably have some sort of amino that are going on. Again, if Wesley was here, you could probably tell you exactly what part would give you that part, the amino and that. But in organic soil, it's obviously happening because organics already work out so nicely by themselves, right? When all the inputs are correct. So there obviously is amino acids being formed in that root zone. I just don't know where because I know more synthetics than organics.
In the rhizosphere, you know, everything happens in that rhizosphere. That in between the soil and the root itself, there's a little area where it changes the pH. It's like there's enzymes. It's like it's awesome to think about. It's like everything.
And then in that proper organic environment, they'll have also your whole the biosphere that's around it. And that's what's doing a lot of interactions too, and breaking down nutrients and making them available to the plant.
Oh yeah,
and this is
then
why
like certain parts of your
nice.
Sorry about that.
You're talking about my plant. You got to talk about my plant.
Yeah.
You got to talk about my plant. You got to talk about my plant.
Yeah, and then with the organics, I kind of think of it like parts of the roots are cities, you know, like there's going to be different accumulations of nutrients in different parts, and the plant's going to know that. So it's going to put out different exudates, sugars to attract microbes in these cities and those cities, and each of those exudates is going to be different because they're trying to attract different microbes that poop out different nutrients that they need in the end. It's super smart. It's so cool to think about.
Yeah.
It's like, dang.
And then,
so I do that, and then I tickle it with the synthetics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with the synthetics too, is like even on 100% synthetics, you can still achieve the same results, but it is not very achievable because most people don't even know what's going on exactly in those exchanges. Like you have to really know. So in order to have that balance, the same that could be done in organics, the way it just happens naturally, right? Instead of you have to imitate every part in order for it to happen properly, and that's where it falls short.
Oh, and you'd have to read its mind.
You would have, then that's why people fall short so many times with the synthetics on achieving what you can do with organics, because it's just there's so much that's going on that a lot of people don't even understand, that I don't even understand, in order to get that perfect result.
See, that's why I do like the majority, like 75% of my stuff is organic, so it's all doing its own thing. And then I'm just giving it like 400 or 500 ppm once a week of that raw stuff, a little concoction. And man, the flavors are amazing. You know, like, I don't know if you guys ever smoked Miracle Grow weed, but I have, and this shit is amazing compared to that.
You like it?
No, my raw and the organics is better than the Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
Really? Well, I do mine
Well,
outdoors.
I mean, you like that joint?
Outside, and then I bring it home with the Tiger Bloom. That's my thing. And 511. That's it. I don't get fancy with it.
I use the 511.
Yeah, no, I use it, and I use it in my as well.
So what I did with mine 511 this year is because I've always wanted a transition fertilizer. So I just bought the phosphorus and the potassium from Raw, and I gave them 1/8 of a teaspoon of phosphorus and 1/16 of potassium with, like, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon or a teaspoon of 511. I don't remember what I used, the tablespoon or teaspoon. Probably a teaspoon per gallon. And shit, everything stacked up real good.
Yeah, I was. I started using that Tiger Bloom about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, in my outdoor plants, and I tell you what, nothing but happiness. Really, just totally happy. Yeah, I do. I like it. 511.
Yeah, I bought
I use the 511 almost all the way, but not at the strength that I normally, when they're vegging, I don't use it at the same strength. Not the same one. But I also tried that Tiger Bloom's got that. It's got a little bit of nitrogen in it, but I just make sure I keep it with enough nitrogen all the way through. That's been outdoor. I don't know. In water, you do the same thing. Or when do you stop, or do you stop?
With the 511.
Yeah, the nitrogen, just nitrogen in period.
That's what I did this year. Well, yeah. So, like in veg, I'll do 500 mils in 700 or 75 gallons. That's like a veg feeding, and then I'll go to, like, I don't know, 250 mils per 75. But then I bought the phosphorus and potassium from Raw, so I add that in a good ratio, and then I give it that until it stops stretching. When it stops stretching and I start seeing it start to stack up buds, that's when I slapped it with the 3-12-12.
Yeah.
From Raw. And then I think I gave it 3-12-12 and then an extra 1/16 of a teaspoon of potassium. Because I don't know. And I might cut it back this year, because I think I didn't get the density. But there was so much shit with my fucking grow that I can't just pinpoint it on. Maybe there was too much nitrogen, or maybe the gophers, or maybe the this or the that, or the cold. Or all I know is it's fire smoke, and I'm happy. Thank God I filled my jars again.
This motherfucker's gassy as shit. All three of them came out perfect. And I was like, hey,
nice.
I'm happy. Yeah. My sister had a kick-ass grow too. She got her 5 off.
Nice.
Fucking perfect too. Yeah. I gave her a Barney's Farm, but I forgot which one it was. I got it from another buddy, so I got to find out. But she grew a fucking monster Barney Farm outside, like this one. She grew a big bitch. So I can't wait to smoke that. It smells fucking fantabulous.
Yeah, my biggest.
I grew quite a bit of Barney Farms.
I was telling her I'm gonna do their autoflowers this year. I'm gonna buy nothing but Barney Farm autoflowers, and I'm gonna grow those this winter. I have a friend who does a lot of Barney Farm. You what? What'd you say?
I've had bad experience with Barney's Farms autoflowers.
Really?
But
how many
I
times
was gonna say
they make me better now because the last time I ran one was like at least 3 years ago. Things change, right? So, but I love their photo periods. Their photo periods do very nicely, but I have not had good luck with their autoflowers.
Right. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I've only grew
Check it
I
out.
grew their regs and autos. They're not autos.
Their
photos. Their photos.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What?
Like I've been growing for years, and like some people say they've been growing for years, but I've literally been growing for years, and I've grown all kinds of seeds and all kinds of weed, and nothing compares to these fucking Humboldt genetics I grew. They're so awesome. Like I'm just like if I could have done one thing different in the last 10 years, I wish I would have changed to those fucking Humboldt, man.
They do that.
The high on them is fantastic. The taste, the flavors, everything.
Awesome.
I'm about to see with that freak show. I smoked the freak show that Coyote grew down there. I smoked his freak show and I smoked Don's freak show. I smoked Coyote's freak show, and he sent me cuts of it. So I took it outdoors to see what it does. That motherfucker got 7 foot tall. I bet I get close to 2 pounds off of it, probably. And it's all said. Big old dense nugs too, man. Big dense nugs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it smells like lemon. It's just super citrusy. When you get a hold of it, it's sticky as shit. And it's the Humboldt, and that I think that Merino. I think that Purple Punch is what it was called. Purple Punch from Barney Farm. I think that's what it is. That's funny as fuck. You put that in there. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be growing these for a while.
I want to see. I'll see. I'm happy with this one, the Super Lemon Haze, and I was really happy with the Super Skunk. And Freak Show.
Nice. Was it skunky or no?
It stank. It was not like a fucking outdoor skunk, but it stank. It stinks. Now in the thing, it stinks. But not like
nice.
You think that super. Not yet. I'm gonna let it clear out, and then when you leave a bud out on the table in the whole house, it smells like shit. When you get back, you got the good weed. You know what I mean? And everything.
Nice.
That's what I'm going for. I hope it's that type of skunk. Everybody, I guess there's what, like 4 different types of skunk, or 5, maybe more now you can get. You know what I mean? I just I don't know. I don't like. I mean, we get people going there. I don't want to. I mean, it smells. If it stinks, it stinks. That's what I'm hoping for. But I do it because it's an indica. It's like a 90% indica, and I like. That's what we like, indica, and we use a sativa. The indica, I don't know. We like indicas and the sativas, but mostly indica. So.
Oh yeah. I had this potty mouth, and it's got like this sweet kind of minty smell to it, but it has this nice skunky taste, like a classic skunky weed taste. And I don't know how it's coming out of there because it doesn't smell like that at all. I can break it open. I can do all kinds of stuff. It won't smell skunky, but when you smoke it, it just leaves that nice kind of skunky flavor in your mouth. It's like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
Have you heard anything about this permanent marker? You guys heard about this stuff?
I have.
I don't know.
I have. A marker cross. I have a. It's an ice cream cake and permanent marker cross.
Really?
That's from Turbo Mutants. That's going to be another one coming up soon.
All right. What about you guys in chat? Because I was thinking about getting that one too. I don't know, man. If you like
that kind of stuff. I've got some Afghani. They're not like landrace, but they're like family heirlooms. And I got one strain that smells like, when I harvested it, it smelled like burning nylon rope, and then it turned into like super glue, and then it turned into a perm, and now it's like this nasty perm super glue, and it smells and it's terpy, but man, and it could be almost permanent marker, and it's just so, it's one joint a month kind of thing is okay.
Really?
It's just so strong. Yeah, it's so strong,
that.
like terpy, and
I like that.
the high's not so strong, but the terpy and the taste. Oh yeah.
I like terps. I grow for terps. I don't care. It could be 19%, but have fantastic terps. I'm gonna smoke that. Personally, I like terps. That's what I'm after that.
I'm finding out that I like the sativa psychedelic kind of high, like that gets you racy, but not like super anxiety attack.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets.
I don't like
Good sativa. I like a good sativa. I mean, I like that what you just described. The way you described, I like my sativas like that. Not, you know what I mean. I want to know.
Oh yeah.
I want to know it's a sativa when you hit it and it makes you feel giddy, and you're like, I want
that first hit.
Yeah, I want to know that it's a sativa.
Yeah, same.
Because when you
that's
smoke
what I like.
Indica that I give you, you're gonna know that you just smoked the fucking indica. You know what I mean? That's what I want you to feel like that. Like, you know what I mean?
It's nice to have the options, though, right?
Yeah, You got.
Oh yeah.
You got to grow both indicas.
Well, you can.
You got to. You have to.
You can kind of feel a little bit of difference in your mouth in the smoke from an indica and a sativa. You know what I mean? Like a sativa is kind of up front on the top of your tongue, and like the indica kind of maybe goes more to the back of your tongue, kind of palate. You know what I mean? Kind of, because it sits heavy.
The
in a way.
sativas seem to leave more of that taste you were talking about earlier. Like, it stays with you. When I smoke a sativa, a good sativa, that's usually what I get. Is it just stays. It's like, I don't know, just like the oils in it or whatever. It's like totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It stays on. I taste that for a while. So I'm not mad.
And that's with this potty mouth. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's got like it's not real stank in the smell because of the indica maybe, and then the sativa got that tasty. I don't know. I've never had anything like it. And then, like you said, I got the COVID, so my smell isn't like it, not at all. So for me to even be tasting the weed is awesome.
Oh, you can taste though? You can taste?
Yeah, not a lot. Like I can taste the train wreck, and the potty mouth is it. Just the potty mouth. Like I can taste it right now. It just like enveloped my mouth, and I can just taste that weed taste.
Like I've just been able to start smoking my weed in the last week. The before, for some reason, just not being able to taste the right terps, but maybe just the wrong something. I couldn't smoke it. I couldn't smoke it for fucking 4 weeks. The 2 weeks when I had smoked it afterwards.
Did it taste like milkweed?
Yeah, like something fucking really
gross. Ate a dandelion.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I had that too.
I couldn't smoke it. I had to. Luckily, this one, the guava mezcal, because it was so heavier on the citrus instead, I was able to get that still. So I was able to. I was smoking that. I actually ended up going and buying those flavored Juicy J's for the first time in fucking 10 years because I wanted to be able to still smoke my weed. And I just couldn't.
Oh man, I had the same thing.
Yeah. No, it was really weird. I remember that. It's just started to come back where I can actually smoke it.
Yeah, the purple haze, I couldn't even smoke that. That tasted like I was sucking on a dandelion stem. And then the other ones were not as bad. And then the Hindu Kush was just barely. So I just smoked the shit out of that. And now with the new harvest and getting better from the COVID, you know what's fucked up about it is I got the COVID 2 years ago, and it fucked my smell and taste up. And about 3 months ago, I just started getting my taste back and my smell from that 2 years ago. And now I got it again, and now it fucking did it again.
Shit. Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. No, yeah, David. That's why a lot of times when people ask me for like the terps on certain things I grow, I often have to ask other people around me. If there's somebody around me, I can't really give it. Like I normally just get like a funky kind of like either a citrus smell or gassy smell. It's really all I really get, and it really sucks.
I can usually get pretty good smells like with the weed. Like this summer, I was getting that all gas OG was going from diesel to like a shop rag kind of smell.
Yeah.
During flower. But then it ended because it turned purple, and it kind of has a lavendery purple kind of smell to it, you know, that floral feel. And then it's got a cleaner to it, so it's more like a, I don't remember who, my buddy came over today and we were trying to think about what it was. We had a good one.
And you're able to pick that up though, so you're able to still pick that up.
On some strains just taste like fucking burnt tortillas. And then others like the all gas OG.
I don't want to smoke no burnt tortillas.
Yeah, it sucks when you can't taste something that actually you know it doesn't taste that way, because everybody around you is like, that fucking tastes so good. It's like, no. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard somewhere that people who grow with synthetics, that the weed tastes the same pretty much all the time.
It depends on what you're using. It depends on.
That's what they said too. There was like a line. Oh, it's the what's the G? No, the pH up and the pH down. What's that brand?
General Hydroponic.
Yeah, GP, General Hydroponic. Yeah, they say if you use that, all your weed tastes the same. What up, fucking Parker? Broski, I got a fucking.
It gets now, if you grow with it and are familiar with it, you could definitely tell weed that was grown with it. You'd be like, oh, they use that for sure. Like, I remember that. And I'm sure Athena's the same, but I've never used it.
Right.
Yeah,
I've heard
it has issues with that as well. No, you have to make sure, like certain, like I was saying before, like certain enzymes and enzymes probably. Just all these different interactions need to happen for certain processes to happen in the plant for flavors to happen, right? And some of these nutrients are good; they're going to grow big plants, but they kind of lack at the end when it comes to ripening the plant, getting those terpenes proper where they're supposed to be. Sometimes they're not getting.
Especially when everybody's starving their plants.
Right. Some of these things can grow big, nice plants, but then there's nothing behind it.
That's the worst. When you grow a fucking beautiful fucking plant, don't do shit.
Speaking of nutrients, I'm doing a giveaway.
Oh shit. We're on the panel, so we can't win. No water. You don't get none.
You guys, this is my own giveaway. You can go in it.
Oh, we can win? All right.
Oh yeah, dude. This is nothing to do with.
I'll just email you my address now because I probably already won.
So yeah, it's just the 2-pound bags of the grow and the bloom along with the base from raw. It's not raw. It's the calyx from MPK Industries. Along with a t-shirt. Some Vita packs. The half-ounce size. The spoon.
Oh yeah, I want the spoon.
I know you do. And some slaps. Mine and Fraser Valley slaps. So it's gonna be course it was going to be that.
All right, I'm gonna put it. I just want to win the spoon. I'll pay it forward with the rest of it.
I can send you one with some slops. You want me to do that? Send me your address in an email.
I got you. I will.
I got more enough spoons. I got more spoons than I have shit to give away.
I just don't want to deal with the Canadians up there and their fucking international laws. These motherfuckers, they fucking got bans on everything over there.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
they fucking everything, man.
I can send you some slops and some spoons. It would be easy enough. I can't send you like cannabis or anything. They don't like that over the border.
They frown upon that.
They frown. Oh, and a meditainer. Sorry. And then a meditainer as well. So this is for storing and grinding.
I don't want fucking trim no more, Matt. I got one of those in my truck, but it's black.
These are awesome, by the way.
I got one of those in the truck right now. Got a big old fucking bud in it, yo.
Yeah, no, those are awesome. All right, how do I get that?
Craptober. Oh, it's my birthday today.
It's over, buddy. I'll tell you what.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Happy birthday, dude.
I'm loving this time of year.
Yeah, thank you. No. Me too. Well, it's always hunting season. The leaves are changing colors. Weed.
They blew all over the fucking asphalt today at work, man. I was like, fucking motherfuckers. You gotta be out there in front of them blowing that
Halloween.
shit
I'm still using raw, by the way.
Oh, hey, my fucking iPad sitting on a box of Snickers, a box of Reese's, and a box of Milky Ways. The big ones from Sam's. I'll be giving them fuckers away to the kids in the neighborhood every year. Full size candy bars. I'm like, here you little shithead. You know what I'm saying? Matt, what are you doing? You busting it open?
No, I was just saying. Somebody's asking. I'm still using raw. I'm gonna be using raw for a fucking year and a half. I only need 125 grams.
Pounds this summer.
Yeah.
I was measuring it out in milliliters. So I'd do like 250 mils per 75 gallons for a light feeding. And then I would do 500 milliliters per 75 gallons for a heavy feeding.
It's like a carousel, man. I just stand there and trim when I see it go by. I trim it out.
Oh, yeah.
How many hours do you think you got in already?
For sure, mate.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Moonwater.
Like once I start tomorrow, from then I'll go like 2 weeks. But I only work from like 9 o'clock to noon, maybe 1, and then 2 weeks of that. Because I don't do it like you guys do. I put it in the box, and I can kind of do the bag trim with the box, so that I can take most. And some strains I'll run through the machine, and then I get 95% is good, and then I just kind of hand trim it before I use, and not getting the fucking. I'm doing farm cut weed, man, not that Cali trim.
What do you think?
Mine's like them hairy girls in the 70s. You know what I mean? Little trimmed up compared to that, though.
Nope.
Like, you ever seen those old fucking High Times video, like centerfolds of all the different weeds? It's like they were just all fucking
extra large,
leafy fucking. You couldn't really tell the characteristics of the buds or anything. You couldn't see the bracts.
Yeah.
So I heard what you said, and you got me beat by a long shot. I think we got a total man hours, everybody included, 25 man hours, about 25 man hours. 'Cause I'm on number 2 right now. We fucking. Did you see Maine's new trim machine that he has? Moonwater.
I haven't.
Did you see it? He's got one. He's got a.
No, he does them early. Like
Yeah,
he does it at 5 o'clock his time, so that's like 2 in the morning over here.
Right, no, I get it. Right there. This is Super Lemon Haze. This is the top of it.
What's up, Chad?
This is fucking. I still got
So what percentage of amber did you go?
Who, me? Me?
Yeah,
You're
with
talking
that
about me?
Super Lemon Haze.
Barely. As soon
Yeah.
as that motherfucker, I went 12 weeks. Look, I ain't even gonna lie. I count from the day that I start seeing the bud, like when I see the flowers all over the plant. To me, that is week number 1. Does that make sense? I don't call that. There's like some people say as soon as you see them, like I'm like, no, I want to see a bud sight. And when I see that bud sight, I start counting it down. And with as dry as it's been this year, I got the full 12 weeks out of this plant. It said 10 to 12.
Nice.
I took it at 12 and I fucking banged it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it. Actually, when I got the fucking thing, it's in the house. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even check. I looked at them earlier, like 2 weeks ago. We were looking at it, but I didn't even check it before I cut it. I just cut it. I'm like, I know it's ready. You know what I mean? I feel like I know it's ready. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I did one like 75% milky and 25% clear, and that shit was so fucking racy and end of the world fucking anxiety, fucking migraine causing. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah. And then I thought, oh, well, I hate sativas. I didn't think it was the 75% milky that did it, you know. So now I'm getting back into sativas.
Well, that was the thing. I figured that too, man. I was like, well, if I took it the whole 12, like they said, I maxed out their fucking max, and it should be at its peak or whatever. You know what I mean? And if it's an indica that gets them all fucking racy and shit like that or whatever, I think people like that. You know, when like I said, you smoke sativa, you basically think you're gonna get fucking zooted. You know what I mean? You're gonna be high as fuck. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like that.
Was that a lemon haze or a lemon skunk?
Super lemon haze.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I had from Greenhouse.
I got it from ILGM.
Oh, nice.
And I got the super skunk that I grew from ILGM. I got the Barney's Farm that my sister grew from my buddy. I got the purple platinum and the Gushers, I think it was. I got that from Tall's. And then I got the Freak Show from Coyote. And John sent me a Blue Dream. I got a Blue Dream from John.
Nice.
Yeah, and I grew them all. They're all grown, is what I mean. They're all grown. I don't know. So we all just kind of get it together. You know what I mean?
There's one more giveaway that I wanted to mention that's going on. That's been going on for not really a giveaway. Sorry, not a giveaway. The draw that's been going on for people that use my code. There's only been 2 people. There's been a lot of people that have used the code, but only 2 people have actually went through each one of the steps correctly and actually showed me the proof of them using it through the order number. So there's only 2 people that are actually entered to win a light right now, and that draw is at December 3rd on that live stream. So I was just bringing some attention to that because I haven't seen many emails about it. So if you guys want to go, this is just on the community tab, and that's been going on since June. So just throwing it out there for anybody that's interested in using it. Only if you need the equipment. I'm not the person to say go and do it, but if you need equipment, save your cent.
I was thinking about using that Simpro, but I'm just so happy with how this weed tastes, it smells, and everything that I'm just gonna use that raw again. It's pretty much similar in the prices, are close. But what that has is it has the enzymes, or not the enzymes. What am I thinking? It has the aminos, and it has the microbes in it, and it has the calcium in it too. It has everything. It's the Simpro, which is cool.
That's awesome. That's a
Where,
good blend.
yeah, well, I was just listening to Creative
Bubba
talk
Big
about it,
Bubba.
and he was saying his plants love it, and the smells and tastes have really come out and where he grows the wrench, he's been able to, tell, hey, this wrench is tasting a lot better than it used to.
Well, yeah, you're gonna get a lot more of the proper reactions going on to give you that when you're giving it that state. It's awesome that you have a blend like that has everything in it. I have to add a few things in order to get that.
Well, that's what I like about that 31212 is like a base, because that has your humics, your volcanic ashes, your molasses, your NPK. I think there's boron, a few micros, and then I add the aminos, and then I got the phosphorus and the potassium separate, so I can add those at separate times. Then I got like silica from the chemical companies and the CalMag iron, Cali Magic. Well, this year I don't got to spend as much money because I only used about half of the CalMag of the 2.5 gallons, and then half of the silica, so I don't have to buy that next year. I just pretty much have to buy Alaska 511, the 31212, 10 pounds of that, and then aminos. I'm going to do the amino because I don't need it for a reservoir. So it's like half the price,
Oh yeah, no, if you don't,
but
that's why I always suggest that one first to anybody who's asking about aminos, is to go that one, because unless you're running it in a reservoir through lines, like I run it through like the spaghetti lines through dripper systems and everything, so I want to make sure that everything that's in there is fully soluble. Even though I have filters on 2 different places.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I did like the powder form.
Yeah.
It just dissolved fast, you just seen it quick.
You wet trim at all? When you do, you guys wet?
No, not at all.
No.
My weed's too sticky to wet trim.
That's what
I could do like a half a bud, and I'd have to switch scissors.
Oh, I get you. I got 2 pair right here. I went from one to the other. I'm about done. This one's gummed up. This one's about to be gummed up.
I always love the dry trimming because trimming up the bud and just like all the sugar leaves are there, and you trim them off and it just reveals like the nice bud underneath. It's always a satisfying thing to do.
I'm doing a rough trim. I'm just getting it off. I don't like all the extra fucking leaves because then it gives that's just more chlorophyll to fucking burn off.
I know, but make sure you're not cutting those leaves too close to your buds, so you're not severing them.
No, they're all right there. I just got the big ones off. Anything that sticks out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's why I use these. I go up the whole fucking bud. You know what I'm saying? And I just trim everything off that side, that side. You know what I mean?
I take it you don't have a problem.
I do that before harvest.
No, I don't have a problem with drying.
You have no problem with drying. You can eat drying. Okay. I was gonna say, well, how long does it take to hang dry them?
2 weeks.
Okay, so you're still getting the longer dry with.
Well, if
doing
it don't
it that
snap,
way.
if that stem don't snap when it's on the line downstairs, it don't snap. I'm not taking them off.
Yeah,
It's got to be a noticeable snap, like a noticeable. Snap.
yeah, on a decent branch too, not on like the small little ones that are holding the buds. I love it when people sit there and there's like they snap those ones or
they snap those little ones up here. These little ones up here, they snap those. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's not ready.
See, I'm the opposite.
You're the opposite.
I leave a little bit of moisture.
Well, I mean, there's obviously going to be some moisture. I mean, you don't listen to it. You get a crunch instead of a snap, or I mean, are you different like that? What are you saying? What do you mean?
Like I don't want to. Like I want to pierce. I want to snap. I want a clear snap break before I seal my mylar up forever. But I like it to be just a tad bendy, like kind of snappy but bendy. You know what I mean? When I put them in the mylar, just so that fucking
like outside when
I don't know.
You bend it a little bit and it stays that way. You okay?
Yeah. Okay. And then when I put it in the mylar, it rejuvenates all the weed to that moisture, and then like 1 or 2 burps, and it's good and out of there.
Yeah. No,
so awesome. That's I guess that would be about the difference, about 62, maybe 60. Maybe 65, 66 to like 58. You know what I mean?
You seen those Bavita packs that are like this big? They're like that big.
Yeah, those are the ones I would use.
Those are the ones I'm using in the 5-gallon buckets. You put them in there and they put the lid on, and that's what I'm using this time. But in those Grove bags, I fucking just put it in the Grove bag and leave it in the dry room. And sit down there where it's at all the time. They seem to come out decent. You know what I'm saying? I've not had any problem with.
I wish they would make.
I don't have.
Okay, I'm gonna say this out. We can all share the money on it, but let's make a Grove bag 5-gallon bucket lid. You know what I mean? Where you can just put the weed in the 5-gallon bucket, put fucking lid on, and it fucking exchanges like that. How pimp would that be?
That would be the shit, because I went to Grove Bags exclusively like 4 years ago, right? About 3 years ago. And I fucking love it. No more fucking jars. No more fucking burping at fucking cases of jars. None of that shit. No more. No more of that. Just put it in that fucking bag, seal it up with your heat press or your fucking, your sealer, and leave it go, man. Look, this is what I do last year. This is a truck of grape. I just got a hold of this dude. I'm out in beans. It was an Autoflower, one of the best tasting Autoflowers I ever grew. And I fucking loved it. This was from 2023. I was like, dude.
Still tasting good?
It's down. Yeah, I'm smoking it. I'm smoking the very last. It's been dry. All my buddies like it too. We come over here and smoke it and drink beer and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's just the neighbors and shit. Yeah, Grove bucket. You should do that, man. Let's get the money. They're
Grove bucket. Hell yeah.
We're gonna watch them. We're gonna fucking just donate us a bunch of shit. That's all we want, so we can give it away.
We need to get in cahoots with Gamma, where it's just where the insert, the lid that screws on. That's the Grove part, and I don't know how they would do it. I don't know.
This is my first year doing it with 5-gallon buckets. John was talking about going or storing in a 5-gallon bucket. And I was like, what? So I'm doing it. I'm trying to grab me another beer.
So I like storing, curing in like 1 gallon to 2 gallon Mylars, just because I can stash them all away and only use what I need. And I only have to open the 1 bag versus like a 5-gallon bucket. You're going to open that sucker a whole bunch of times, and every time that oxygen is going to degrade, and after a while it'll start turning gold and yellow ish. You know what I mean?
I don't want to.
That's why I keep them in smaller bags.
I just got those Grove bag, 1 gallon Grove bags. the other day at the store. I went down there and got them at the store, and they I gotta go. There's too much, and I got 4 more journalists. Yeah, see, Matt, those metal ones that wouldn't hold all the fucking pot I got.
They got big ones.
I know, but I'd spend $1,000 on just enough to hold the weed that I grow. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, not being a dick or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but as an example, with what Moonwater was saying, though, you don't want to be opening the same big one over and over again. So what the thing I do is right now I'm not, because I'm actually planning to use this one when my Frosty Treats is dry. It's drying right now, so I need this. But if I didn't need it, what I would have done was I would have moved half of this one to this container, and then this container would be to this container, and I only pull from this one, and then do that. So I'm only pulling from the bigger container once or twice, and actually only making a dent in it once or twice, and not. So that was what I was bringing them out to show you. So if you want to do it that way, you have to kind of have stages, or you are going to cause, because you know what, there's stuff at the bottom of the huge bucket is going to taste like shit by the time you're done, like you were saying.
Yeah, well, about the halfway through that bucket's going to start tasting like shit.
Yeah.
How long do you think you got then with the bucket? Because I got them. How long? So if I opened it once or twice a month, how fast do you think that weed would degrade then? I mean, because you've obviously done it, so how long do you think I got?
Well, oxygen and light are your two things that are going to degrade your weed, right?
And temperature.
I keep it in the dry room. I keep it in the dry room all the time. That's where I keep it. So I was just wondering.
I think if you kept those Bodivas in it, and I don't know, I've tried this before and I never got any taste or different tastes out of it, but I've put oxygen absorber packs in my Mylars before I sealed them up. I don't know, maybe put those in every time you open it. I don't know. But you could also,
we'll see.
Well, you could cure them all in the 5-gallon bucket, and then once it's all nice and cured and everything's proper, then you could put it in like half-gallon bags, like half-gallon Mylars, and for long-term storage.
I didn't buck them this time. I cut branches the size of a 5-gallon bucket, that long. Left the buds on them. I didn't take them off. I dried it out like that. I'm curing them like that. I'm curing them that same way, just like that. Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
hell
okay.
Yeah. That's what's up. I'll see you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Little half-ounce bags with bebitas in them, inside of a 5-gallon that has a gamma seal.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's what's up.
Now, have you noticed any kind of flavors using the Bodivas long term?
Nope. What's your definition of long term, first of all?
Not here.
If I got the same pound of weed after like 6 months, or maybe even 8 months, somebody was sick or something, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
I don't know. We're like you guys, man. I got 8 different kinds of pot, 9 different kinds of pot right now in bulk. So it's like, what do you smoke? You know what I mean?
I've got 6 different strains and 2 different phenos of each one.
Right, and I'm growing 2 different new ones in the basement. So I'm like, they're actually, I just turned these down. That's how I feel like. What do you want to smoke first? You know what I'm saying? What do you want to smoke? Because there's like, you want to go up or you want to go down. You know what I mean? You want to
Do you want to feel like you're moving in Jello?
Right. You want to feel, yeah. I got some. Yeah, that's what I had. You want to go up or you want to go down? That's what I usually ask people, and they're like, let's go up. Like, wait, okay, how high you want to get? You know, how far you want to go? I don't know. You same shit, man. It's when you grow that good pot. And I'll tell you what, have you ever noticed, and I heard it from some other people, that the high you get from outdoor weed lasts a lot longer than the high you get from indoor weed. You ever heard of that?
I say yes.
Oh, Jose,
Yes, I believe it.
Matt,
I got high for 3 hours the other day.
Because this is a conversation I had with some
The
other
full
guys.
spectrum, brother. Full spectrum.
That's what I said. 100% full spectrum. What is this? There's
How-
big time.
How long were you there, dude?
What's up, guys?
How long were you there, dude? I just fucking realized you were there. I didn't. I'm sorry if you were waiting.
Not bad. I just got in there, buddy.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, fuck.
Nope. Missed you, man. I just
What up, big time?
I wanted to stop in. What's up, guys?
Hey, man.
How you doing? So, decided to start a couple autos here, man. I never grew autos before. So, Mr. Fat Bud sent me a
Come on, sis.
auto that he had extras of. We got an American gangster here trying to do solo.
Nice.
Not bad.
They're doing well.
And we got another. And these are all German. Is what? Like 17 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing, it comes in clear, but your voice doesn't. Your voice kind of like fades out.
I
But,
think I
but
was,
the,
was I covering? I think I was covering the mic up. Does that sound better?
okay, yeah, that's what's going on. Because it was totally clear, but it just was. You can hear shit.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, this one here is a Caribbean Dream.
There you go. Nice.
And like I said, I've never done autos, man. And by now, I've already probably, topped it or did something to it. But I'm trying my hardest, guys, not to mess with them too much. We got another American gangster here. But if you can see back here, this was one of the ones that Maine blessed me with. This is a Moby Dick. And then we
nice.
have two, what is those? Fruity Pebbles and Pink Lemonade by VPD. These were actually two cuts off of the plant that Levels re-vegged.
Let's go. I gotta get out of here, man. I'll talk
Got
to
a little
you
bit,
later, buddy.
I'll talk to you later, Jimmy John.
All right, thanks for having me up.
See you, John.
All right.
And then right there we got a Purple Punch, another one that Maine 420 gifted me with. But other than that, man, that's all I got going on. My 420 plant took a shit on me. Those grow dots, I think, putting them in a 3-gallon pot. I put a whole bag of, I think it was 70 grams or something.
They worked good for you last time when you did them.
What up, big time, Matt?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Levels? Yeah, so I've never used them before. The first time was on that grow off. And the package itself says it feeds 3 to 5 gallons. It doesn't necessarily say how much to put, for each gallon. It does if you read into it. I didn't read into it. So I put the whole bag in a 3-gallon pot, and there was just so much nitrogen. Like, it was so green, Matt, the entire time, man. I just got tired of it. It wasn't growing. You know what I mean? It wasn't producing. It wasn't doing anything. I was wasting my 800-watt Mars Hydro light. You know what I mean? It wasn't producing, so we just shut it down. But it grew good. I mean, I didn't have a problem growing it. It grew fine. I messed it up. So I'm out of the grow off, man. No grow off for big time.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately.
the genetics aren't very good for it anyways. A lot of people, including myself, are having fucking herm problems. And it's just a shitty fucking genetic.
I didn't want to say that live, but I agree.
I'll say it live. I'll call him out. It was fucking a really, really terrible fucking genetic.
I agree with you, buddy. I agree.
So,
but yeah, that's what I got going on, man. Like I said, I missed you. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. I definitely been in, just not been up. Been real busy, and right now I'm in the process. We got one more night to carve a pumpkin for this Astros pumpkin carving contest. So probably here in a second, I'm going to jump off and go and carve me a pumpkin for the rest of the night, man. Just wanted to stop in and let you know that I'm still kicking it. Wanted to say thanks for sharing out the chronic chatter for us.
Yeah, man, of course. No, you guys are doing something really cool there.
Great.
I was so busy, like most of the nights, or else I would definitely pop in there for sure, dude. I want it, like I would love to.
Well, we definitely love to get you. If we can't even get you into, we'd like to get you on the stage. Get you up there and talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Be nice, man. We definitely talk about that later on.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
But like I said, yeah, I just wanted to come in and show you what I got going on. Everybody, I think I did an update on day 12 or something. So this is 5 days later. So if anybody was following or anything, this is what we got going on now.
Nice.
And appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys out there in chat, man. I don't see nothing, I'm on my phone right now, but yeah, definitely appreciate it, Matt.
Yep. No, absolutely.
As always, man, it's a community thing. That's what we do here. All love, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm gonna jump off though. I gotta get this fucking pumpkin. I want to win this contest. I don't even know what it is, but I think I got a good chance.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
All right, you guys.
You have a great night. No, I think Levels had to step out. He popped in, but he had to step out. So.
Oh, fuck.
It's all good.
Matt, thanks, chat. You guys have a good night. Probably see you later in Discord.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. You will. I'm gonna be in there.
Thanks.
Right after this, I'll be in there.
Appreciate it. See you guys.
All right. I think Moon wanted to go up at the same time. He's still in chat. So I'll take this opportunity to go show you what I got going on in the veg area. So I haven't really a little bit on, but this is the Autoflower. And this is day 24 since I germinated the seed. So I'm not topping her. And another thing I have done with this plant is I directly put it into the soil, which I normally never do. Nor do I never top. So I'm trying some different things on this Autoflower to see if I can maybe get it to grow without triggering like overly soon. Because that was always been the one thing that's held me back on the Autoflowers is the just making the flower too soon. So definitely figure that one out. I'm going to see if that really helps. One thing is I haven't kept up with some nutrients. It is deficient on a level, but I'm going to try to dial back in or figure out a more of a vegging solution. Because I'm actually hitting this with a flower solution. So it's probably the nitrogen. I got nitrogen I can add to it. So, first off, this is that clone that Short High sent me. So we just got roots on Friday, I believe. And we're already starting to get some good development coming off. That one's going to be taken over in the 2x2. This is the Honey K. So these, and this is the frozen bag. This is for the grow off. They gave out really spindly looking clones. So we got lots of time to let them grow. These will be going into 4x8 next after the Tango Mangoes. But they're going to be pictured differently, but ran in the same tents. And these are the Menta de Croco, which are a fern type mutant that they make, that terpene mutant genetics does. And these are going to be, these are regular seeds, and these are the only three that meet it. So we're going to be looking for a female out of these three. And then the best female is going to be going into the 2x4 once ready. And that one's already been harvested. So we're kind of waiting on, we're going to probably dry the grow off in that same tent while this one grows, while we still kind of let these grow so we can sex them out, figure out which one we want to keep, and then put into that tent. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this grows like. Right, so this is kind of the vegging. This is why I haven't seen it for a while, because it's just starting to get there. And we're gonna start taking out speeding here. So I will go back to the other room and I'll see you guys there. Yeah, no. When you get into that situation, like right now, I kind of would want those plants to be a little further along. But what's up, bud? I would ideally already have the best of those plants already picked out and being already ready for that tent. I was just a little bit behind. The plant grows a little slower. Plus, I was away in Edmonton for a bit, so I should have started the plants before I left instead of when I came back, and that would have been the best time to let them germinate. But I just I just switch up my routine a little bit, and then it works. So if anybody else has something they want to come up and show, those are the only things I have right there besides the press. So I actually already talked about that at the beginning. So that's set up. That's ready to go. I can actually start doing rosin with the full 10 tons again, which is nice. Nice. Yeah. That's what that 3x3, that whole run is going to be, is Autoflower. That's the plan with that whole tent is Autoflowers. Let's bring this back up. I'm actually trying the 20 and 4. I always did 18.6. I have run them on 12.12 alongside a photo period just because the photo period needed it. But I'm doing the 20 and 4 just because I've seen a lot of people do it. I've heard a lot of good results with it. So I'm just kind of I'm dabbling. I want to try it before. I've already done 24/7 before, and I'm always more of a fan of giving a little bit of that dark period. How's it going? How's it going, Hayes? And that one, that Autoflower is the Terpe's Punch Auto by Terpe's Mutant. And I think I'm going to be starting another one. That's why I got this. And I got the rest of it over there too. So when that one's about week 5 into life, I'm going to, which is coming up soon. I'm going to start another plant in there to try to get them perpetually kind of growing. Yeah, no, that's awesome. The 24/7. No, it's a lot of people have different ways they do things. This is the first time me trying that light schedule though, so I'm just seeing how it goes. Yeah, there are systems that work that happen at night during the dark period. So, but I've heard people have results with the 24/7. What else? We're gonna run this in. Run this in 7 minutes because this is going to be going. Oh, sorry. I'll be going for another 15 minutes or so. We'll run this in 7 minutes, and then whoever wins just get in touch with me by email. If anybody wants to come up and show their garden, anybody's more than welcome, or just to come and hang out. But I'm gonna leave this up until the actual draw now, just so it's not confusing. Man, no, it's all good. Yeah, I shouldn't. That's what I'll do. I'll have a dab. I'm gonna have a dab of something. Yeah, region. I'm gonna have a dab of some of that actually. Yeah, here he is. How's it going?
How'd that press work for you sideways?
Yeah, here he is. I didn't go sideways with it because it was
Not so bad. How's yourself?
How'd that press work for you sideways?
I didn't go sideways with it because it was plowed. I could totally hear me in the TV.
Mic check, mic check.
That's better.
I look like I'm frozen.
No. Oh no, you're moving. You're good. You're actually coming in clear.
There we go.
Well, I can't hear anything on the phone here though,
Oh.
and that's 6 seconds behind.
Oh no.
I'll try coming back.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna heat this up. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Hope everybody's October is going well. Or if you're indoors, just garden's going well. How's it going? Do you hear me now?
Oh yeah, we've got everything working now.
And there's no echo. Yes. There we go.
Well, I didn't have everything turned on just right.
How do you guys?
So you weren't able to use it sideways?
No, just with the flower rosin, I didn't go sideways with it. I just went straight on. But having the 10 tons over the 4 tons that was really underdone. There was definitely more that came out, like a pretty good amount.
Nice.
Yeah, but I got all the footage all done. I have it on a folder, and I just have to make them all into 3 separate things, and then I'll figure out how to best get them to you.
Oh, like we were talking about, that flash drive would probably be the best, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So I'll send you a flash drive and an ounce of some of my weed.
Yeah, this was whichever samples you send next.
Yeah.
I'll be sending out the Purple Ghost candy this week.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The B8. I'm gonna say it this way, but the BAH. That one has the best overall rosin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought that's her favorite, so. It's good to see that it produced well.
Yeah. How's your which one? Yeah, no, I won't go into anymore. The rest of it's for yourself.
Go ahead.
I won't talk about any more of the.
Go ahead and ask. Like, we're always 6 months behind. Everybody's gonna forget what I said by now.
But yeah, out of the 3, though, the Krabby was the one who gave out the least.
Yeah, it didn't. After we seen those results, we had loss of almost 5% THC on everything, so we're quite unhappy with the soil.
Okay, so that would make sense. That's exactly what would make sense from what came out.
But it was also, it's a very dry weed itself, right? There's not a lot of resin in it.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't real sticky when you touched it, but it was immensely popular.
Yeah, but the black and peach, that one came out really well. That's what this is.
And that one tested under 20% this time. Like, I'm expecting yours to hit at least 25.5.
Yeah, no, I'm started foliar feeding too again. I haven't for years, but I'm gonna be using Autoflower again. And they have a product called Shift, which helps for oil production too. So I'm gonna be using that. It was on my type 2 for years. Oh shit, sorry guys. Well, it's that time. So,
All right, win me a t-shirt.
what's up?
Main dad.
What's up? Man, are you in chat? Oh yeah, no, he's right there. So he's fucking right
Main
there.
dad win yesterday.
I was like looking down there and like, where is he? And he's already replied.
You
Here.
won yesterday on CC 420, I'm sure.
Did he? Last streak.
Keep entering. You're winning. You're on the winning streak.
Send an email to that, and then with your information, and then I will send that out to you. I'm kind of getting all stoned and I can like barely talk. All right, yeah. If we already figured it out, I'll stop sharing that now.
I'm going to win that t-shirt someday.
What's up?
I'm going to win that t-shirt someday.
Right. I can get you a t-shirt.
Well, I want to win it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Not the same.
I was gonna say I did post earlier because I had the Fraser Valley beans giveaway going on my Facebook page, but I think I gave you a pack of everything before
Yeah,
I
I'm
left.
pretty sure I got one of everything you had.
So I don't think it would matter so much.
Isn't that big?
But no, I have that going on for people that are in Canada, right? Because those are just seeds. If you guys are on my Facebook, that's where you can find that. Anyway, it's in chat. Yeah, you got one of. I just gave you one of every pack. Yeah, awesome.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 11 packs.
Yeah.
I got lots of stickers now.
Yeah, I know every pack has the stickers in it. Yeah, what you do have a lot of is business cards.
My sticker should be on the way shortly.
Oh, awesome! That's gonna be really cool. I'll definitely get those up.
Not everybody's going to get the same sticker. You'll get both, though.
Oh, is that how you have two different ones? Is that what it is?
Well, I figure every time we make them, we're going to make them different.
Nice.
I mean, AIR just cheap, so just play around until you see something you like.
Yeah.
Then,
I kind of
then you give it to your son and have him fix it up and make all the fingers bright.
That's right, because you can just have the totally different ones every time. Stickers. That's kind of a cool way to think about it, because it can be different. I just make stickers in my logo. Like, but you can do different things. It doesn't have to just be that, right?
Well, we don't really have a logo, so
Yeah.
just short high. Someone who's short and likes to get high.
Right. Yeah, I barely had one at the very beginning. until I had a friend of mine that was actually somebody who was following my page on Facebook. Because that's where I started before I came over here. And they made the logo for me. They're like, here, check this out. I'm like, oh, perfect. That looks awesome. And I just went with it, and I just haven't changed it since then. But yeah, probably end it there. If you guys have nothing, you guys have probably nothing to show up.
Well, my phone's at 1%.
Oh yeah, it's risky. It's risky.
Well,
All right.
I went to type earlier in the live, and my phone was completely dead. I was like, "Wow, shit."
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. Probably end it there. So everybody, I hope you have a great evening.
Have a great week, everybody.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
And